to call his 40th Triple Crown race. To Larry Comas with the call of the Preakness. Larry.
Mystic Dan has moved into line. Here's Imagination and Frankie Dettori for Bob Baffert. They're in. They're all in line. They're off in the Preakness. Mystic Dan came out very well. So to Imagination. Sees the gray. Goes up in between horses, and Brian Hernandez is going to take back on Mystic Dan as Sees the Gray takes the early lead. Imagination on the outside is second. These two to set the pace 3 lengths ahead of Mystic Dan and Just Steel. Then Catching Freedom. Tuscan Gold in behind them. Uncle Heavy and Mugatu at the back of the pack. The opening quarter mile was 24.04 seconds for front-running Sees the Gray, who has seized the lead. And Frankie Dettori is keeping Imagination well off the rail in second, a length behind. Then comes Mystic Dan, who's on the rail just alongside of Just Steel. They've got 2.5 on Catching Freedom, who's fifth and 7 lengths off the lead. Then Tuscan Gold, Uncle Heavy on the inside, and Mugatu. 47.33 was the half mile for Sees the Gray, who heads up the backstretch in front with Imagination, his closest pursuer, in second. Just Steel and Mystic Dan are heads apart, third and fourth. Catching Freedom is well held, fifth in behind them with 5 lengths to make up at the half-mile pole. Tuscan Gold is next. Around the far turn they go. And it is still Sees the Gray who leads the way for D. Wayne Lucas and has been there every step of the way so far. Mystic Dan has made a move, and now he's just to the outside. He's taken second. Then comes Imagination in third as they come to the top of the stretch. Sees the Gray turning for home in front. Mystic Dan confronts him. Catching Freedom now right behind and swinging to the outside. Sees the Gray is still there. Mystic Dan bearing down on the outside. Sees the Gray won't go away. Mystic Dan Catching Freedom moving down the center of the track. But Wayne Lucas has done it. Sees the Gray wins the Preakness. Oh my! It was a photo behind him, Mystic Dan and Catching Freedom. The 88-year-old legend Wayne Lucas has done it.
The oldest trainer to ever win a Triple Crown race. He turns 89 on Labor Day. And here, a week and a couple of days before Memorial Day, wins his 7th Preakness.